everyone, it's February, and that means that it's Flexibility February here. We will encourage our students to stretch every day for 1 month, to stay disciplined, and hopefully to see enough progress to motivate you to continue in the future. So we recommend for kids to start with at least a 5-minute dynamic warm-up. Something like your Spartan footwork or Spartan patterns would be great. For adults, we recommend starting with at least a 15-minute dynamic warm-up before jumping into this routine. Since our main focus is going to be on building splits, we're going to focus mainly on lower body stretching. And each week we'll have a different challenge. So week 1 is going to start mainly by priming our muscles to get ready for the next weeks. And by week 4, you should see some serious improvement, although the challenges are going to be much more difficult. We're going to start off with some hip circles here. So hands on your hips, and nice and slow. All the way around, trying to go through your full range. And the other direction. All right. Next, one arm up by your ear, and let's side stretch. Making sure not to twist forward. You want to twist back as you stretch. And let's switch sides. Same thing. All right. Okay, next, cross your arms. Elbows down towards the floor. And relax. Okay, both hands down. Grab onto your foot or leg if you can. And switch sides. And relax. Okay, next we're going to turn our knees outward and our feet as well. So try to get them to be 180. Hands on the insides of your knees. And we'll take one arm and we'll push your shoulder down. And let's switch to the other side. Now both sides together, lock those elbows out. Very good. Now we're going to keep our back straight, trying to push our hips forward and knees back. Hands like this, and we're just going to slowly reach down for the floor. Remembering to push our hips forward and no arch in our backs. Excellent. Okay, we'll keep one leg exactly how it is with our foot still sideways, hands down on the floor, and we're going to reach out until our toes are pointing up and set those hips down. This one's important to keep your hip open, so make sure again that your knee and foot are pointing out towards the side. All right, let's go ahead and switch it to the other side. Again, make sure that your foot is pointing sideways. We're going to set our hip down. Okay, great job. Next, we're going to take a knee. This foot should be down flat. Make sure that's not sideways. It has to be straight front to back. And make sure that your back doesn't overarch. So we actually want to try to be in a posterior pelvic tilt here, like this, so we can get a better stretch in those hip flexors. So one knee is going to be up like this. Bring your hand across the outside of your knee. Get in that posterior pelvic tilt, and then gently stretch forward. Very good. Let's do it one more time. This time, step that foot out a little bit bigger, and same stretch again. Remembering to twist towards that lead leg. Nice job. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Same thing again. Have one knee up. Make sure that this leg is not sideways, that your foot is flat, and that you're rotating the hip inward in the back. Bend that front knee, and posterior pelvic tilt, shorten it up here, hand goes across, and hold that position as you gently stretch forward. Very good. Let's walk that foot out a little bit more, and let's do it one more time. Stretch forward. And relax. So next up, we're going to put our knees knees up here, and we're gonna get into our 90-90 position. So we're bending this knee about 90 degrees, and this one as well. We're gonna bring our hands up to start off, and we're just gonna practice switching from one side to the other, nice and slow. Like this, 1, slow to the other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, very good. Okay, now we'll hold that position again. Keep your back straight and stretching forward. We're gonna stretch down and lead leg. Try to touch our shoulder in front of your foot on this side. Great, okay, now we're gonna lift this one up and let's try 10 times together. 1, we should put it down nice and soft. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reach to this side. We're gonna hold on to the shin and just gently pull in. Now for this one, you might feel a little bit in your knee, so we're gonna pull your foot back and also lift your foot up a little bit towards the ceiling, and that should take care of that. Very good. All right, let's switch to the other side. We'll repeat the same thing. So 90 degrees, back straight, stretching forward and down. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and lift that foot up 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, great job. Okay, let's sit up here. Next, we're gonna lay back on our elbows, and we're just gonna make 5 big circles, starting with our into-out, like our into-out crescent kick. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, out to in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. All right. From here, we're going to go into our butterfly stretch. So let's put our feet together. Hold on to your toes, and let's try to get rid of all this space here. Great. Take a breath, and we're going to push those knees down flat on the floor. Nice. Bring it up. One more time. Let's push those knees down. And relax. Excellent. All right, from here we're going to go into our half split or frog split. So let's get down onto our hands and knees. We'll spread our legs out here, and then we want to put our elbows down. Now for this stretch, we want to push down and back at the same time. Okay? Opening those hips, we don't have to worry about our hamstrings or anything. Very good. Now we're going to put one leg straight like this, and we'll stretch out on one side. Now we want to push back and also favor the bent side, so push into that bent leg. Good. Now we're going to stay just like that and just turn your hips until your toes are up on that side. Let's hang out here for a second. All right, let's go back to the half split. Bend your knees here. Now we have the other side straight. Push out, back, and down. Okay, we'll rotate. Rotate your hip until it's up. And relax. All right, good job. Okay, next we're gonna get into our center split, and we're gonna do this one in 3 stages today. So the first one we wanna go until we actually don't really feel a lot of tension. So maybe no tension at all here. So everybody just see if you can stay with me, see if you can follow along. So let's start by stretching our legs out like this. So maybe a little more than 90 degrees, maybe 115 degrees or so. I think that would be great for starting out. And as we increase the stretch, we're gonna make sure we're doing it properly. So we're looking for 3 things: that we're sitting down on the floor, that we have our toes up, especially our pinky toe back, and now our knees are straight, so we want those nice and neutral hips. So let's start by putting our hands here. Take a breath in, and we'll stretch forward and down. Very good. Now let's stretch over here towards your left side. So we're really focusing on grabbing with this back arm here. Twist and stretch down. Okay, let's switch. We're gonna grab onto this side. Just focusing again on grabbing with that back hand and down. All right, very good. So let's see if we can make this twice as wide. So let's draw a line here across, and let's get rid of half that space. See if we can get closer to our goal of the full split. Okay, so maybe something like this. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna put our hands down again. Take a breath, and let's just stretch forward till you're flat as you can. Excellent. Now keeping your hands all the way out, we're just gonna slowly walk them, nice and slow, towards that left foot. And slowly, let's walk them back around. Towards that other side. Very good. Okay, now from here, we're gonna take our hips and we're gonna roll them forward as far as you can, and back. Forward, back. Let's do it a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, nice work. So now let's try to get rid of that last space that we have here. So let's make our legs really wide, get into those splits. Great. Okay, now we're gonna stretch down, belly's flat on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. All right, we'll bring our legs in and knees up, and we'll just go back and forth. Turn those knees down. Excellent. All right, next we're just gonna hug onto those legs, round your back out, and we're gonna roll all the way back and up 5 times. Make sure that we stay soft. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. Legs out, stretch up, take a breath. Reach down, touch your toes. Make sure to keep those pinky toes pulled back and stretch down. Good job. Now, if you're unable to touch your toes, of course you can grab your pants and pull, under your legs and pull, or just reach forward is fine as well. Okay. All right, great work. So that was our week 1, Flexibility February. And each week is gonna get a little bit more challenging. And next week, we're gonna be working a little bit more on the scissor split, so turning into the front split. By week 4, we should be able to turn from center split into our scissor split. So stick with it, watch this video every day for 1 week, and next week, there'll be a new one to follow along with. All right, thanks and good luck, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in class.